A new music service is launching today for the iOS and Android platforms. It's called Raditaz, and it prides itself with being the future of internet radio. And Tom Brophy, the company's CEO, is joining us right now by way of Skype to talk about the service and what it is that makes it so special. Thanks for talking with us, Tom.
Thanks for having me, Abby.
You're very welcome. Well, tell us what Raditaz is and how it works.
Well, Raditaz is an internet streaming radio service, and we believe that we have a very interesting application centered around social and location. So there are lots that you can do with Raditaz. First of all, it's a phenomenal music discovery vehicle, and what you can do is you can discover music in a variety of different ways. And one of the ways that we let people discover is via what we call Geo, which is our music map feature. And basically what you can do there is you can scroll through the map, you can see what's trending and what's popular in different parts of the country or just in your local area. So you can actually see stations that are trending in the Raditaz community nearby, or you can scroll to a major city. With Raditaz, you can also tag stations. So we enable people to, tag stations. Let's say that you're running and you listen to a certain type of music or a certain station when you run. You can tag it running or exercise, and you can even tag it with the location. And what we do when you create a station and customize and curate it is that we through GPS coordinates we tie it to our music map. So it's an interesting way to look at the stations. We also help people organize their music. We've got about 14 million songs in our catalog, and people can organize their music in the My Stations section of Raditaz, and that's on web and mobile. Or they can also tag their music stations to organize them. And then the third way to organize is by location. So we think we've built a very interesting service here.
That's very interesting. Well, now let's get into some of the differentiators specifically against Raditaz versus, say, Pandora.
Well, yeah, so we believe that our music discovery is key, and we think Pandora has built a great service, and Raditaz is somewhat of an evolution of that service. And again, we've added some social features and lots of music discovery features. So one of the things we like to say is with Raditaz, users can discover the music the way they want to. If they want to discover it by searching tags, they can do that. If they want to discover it by location or geo, they can look through our map and through our trending section of the site and see what's trending in different geographic areas. And also you can see what your friends are listening to. So it's it's kind of a social platform. We definitely lead with music. We make it social, we make it fun, and we tie it all to location.
Very good. We'll talk a little bit about some of the social features that Raditaz includes and why they are so important to the service as well.
Yeah, I would say, our Explore feature, which is the map, that is social in itself, in that you're viewing stations of other users. Also, the tagging, that's a social thing, and that you can see stations, see what other people listen to when they do different activities. So it's kind of, we're catering to the personal interests of people. And you can also share with your friends. So you can share via email, Facebook, Twitter. And you can send a station to your friend if you think that they might enjoy it, and you can post it on most of the services out there.
Great. So why is Raditaz the future of internet radio?
There's a big transition happening in the broadcast radio industry, and we see a huge transition happening to basically to internet radio. There are 240 million people who listen to the radio. We see that transitioning towards, internet radio for web and smartphones. 93% of those people listen weekly, and they average about 15 hours per week. So there's a huge demand for internet radio and just overall listening. We believe that internet radio is better. There are certainly fewer commercials. You have more control. You can customize your stations. You can like and dislike songs, and we'll serve either more like it or fewer songs that are like it. We think that there's a large opportunity in this space for lots of people, actually.
Right, let's talk about some of those opportunities specifically that exist in advertising and things like that.
Yeah, so for advertisers, we are focused on advertisers. Now we're going out with a no ads app for a period of time, and our goal is to basically build critical mass, and then we'll, it is going to be an ad model. We believe that a lot of the customization that we enable users to do with kind of tying their personal interest to their stations in the form of tagging, as well as geo, so tying location to the stations as well. We think that's interesting to advertisers, and we think we're building a platform that enables advertisers to really get targeted with their marketing.
Very good. Well, do you see other players adopting a model similar to yours going forward?
We'll see. I mean, I think it's a very compelling model. It's as I said, it's a huge industry. I think it's only going to get bigger. Projections are that internet radio listeners are at least going to double over the next couple of years. I think connectivity is going to help that. Connectivity is getting better and better, and that makes services like ours better and better. And then smartphones are really booming. There are going to be more smartphones out there in the years to come. And, we think the smartphone is really going to drive the business in the foreseeable future.
Right. Well, Pandora recently announced some partnerships with car companies. Is this the direction that you see Raditaz going as well going forward?
Absolutely. We're not quite focused on that yet, but we definitely have that in our sights long term. We do believe that we do want to get into the dashboard. Now you can get into the dashboard by effectively plugging your phone in, and a lot of times you can do it through Bluetooth. But we actually see a nice integration with Raditaz into the auto. Again, I mentioned our Explore feature. I mean, imagine having that integrated with your navigation system, and you can browse through different areas of the country or even nearby where you are and see what music is trending and what's popular in the area. And it would really just be a great experience for the user.
Absolutely. Well, we look forward to it. And congratulations on the launch. We wish you the very best.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Abby.
You're very welcome. And to check out the new service, Raditaz can be downloaded for both iOS and Android devices. Reporting for WebProNews, I'm Abby Johnson.